Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and in our today's session we are going to learn about passive voice in past simple. This is our topic for today. We are going to learn about how to convert active voice, affirmative sentences, negative sentences and interrogative sentences to passive voice in the simple past tense. Okay? Let us see affirmative sentence first. Active voice sentence structure in affirmative sentences, that is in simple past tense, is subject plus past tense verb plus object. Okay, so subject plus V2 plus object. That is the sentence structure of affirmative sentence in simple past tense. Look at this example. She wrote a novel. Okay, so here what is the subject? She. Okay, what is the object? A novel. Okay, so what is the verb? Wrote. Okay, wrote is V2. So subject plus subject she plus V2 wrote plus object a novel. This is the structure of affirmative. Okay. Passive voice sentence structure is object of active voice plus was or were plus past participle, that is V3, okay, plus subject of active voice. So this is the structure of passive voice in simple past tense affirmative sentences. By the way, what are affirmative sentences, dear? Yeah, positive statements. Okay, we can call them assertive sentence as well, which don't include not in them. Okay, so passive voice sentence structure is object of active voice was or were plus past participle plus subject of active voice. Look at this sentence. A novel was written by her. Okay, so a novel, object of active voice, has become the subject of passive voice. Okay, and was written is V3 and was is auxiliary verb. Okay, and her is the subject. You understand that? Okay, we treat it as the object of passive voice. Okay, that's why it is her, not she. Don't get confused. It's very simple. Only thing is that you should be focused. That's it. Observe these sentences. She cleaned the room yesterday. Simple V2. Now look at its passive voice. The room was cleaned by her yesterday. So the object, the room, has become the subject of passive voice. Okay, and cleaned, was is added to V3. Okay, this is V3. Of course, for this verb, both V2 and V3 are one and the same. Okay, and was is the auxiliary B form added to it. Was cleaned by her. She is the subject in active voice sentence and its objective form is her. Okay, so this is how we should convert active voice sentence to passive voice. Look at another two examples. He built the dog house last week. Okay, he is the subject, built is the verb V2, the dog house is the object. So the dog house object has become the subject of passive voice, and built, even for this also V2 and V3 are one and the same, was built by subject. He has become him over here. Okay, it has become the object of passive voice. And the last sentence here, they bought these cars last year. They is the subject, bought is the verb V2, these cars is the object. Okay, so these cars has become subject of passive voice. Were bought, bought is the V3 and were auxiliary is added to it. By whom? they has become them over here. Okay, have you understood the changes, dear? And let's just talk about negative sentence. What is negative sentence, dears? Which includes not in it. Okay, so active voice sentence structure in negative sentence of simple past tense: subject plus, did plus, not plus, verb V1. You know this rule, right? Did plus V1 becomes V2. Okay, did plus, not plus, V1 plus object. Okay, and sentence: she did not write the novel. Okay, so she is the subject here. Did not V1 write. Okay, she did not write. The novel is the object. Okay, subject is she, object is the novel, and verb V1 is write. Okay, so did plus, not plus, V1, subject plus, did plus, not plus, V1 plus object. This is the active voice structure of negative sentence. Now let us look at passive voice sentence structure. Object in the sense object of active voice plus was or were plus, not plus, past participle V3 plus, subject of active voice. Okay, this is the sentence structure in negative sentence. Okay, let us look at the sentence. The novel was not written by her. The novel, object of active voice has become its subject here. Was not written, instead of did not write, was not written. Okay, because we have exchanged the roles over here. Subject and object are exchanged here. The novel was not written by her. She has become her. Okay, so here object of active voice is the novel, subject of active voice is she, it has become her over here, and verb V3 is written. Okay, so the novel was not written by her. Understood? Look at these sentences. She did not clean the room. Did plus, not plus, V1. Okay, so the room, object has become its subject here. The room was not cleaned, V3, by her. Okay, and he did plus, not plus, build the dog house. So the dog house has come forward. The dog house was plus, not plus, V3, was not built by him. Okay, they did plus, not plus, buy these cars. They did not buy these cars. So these cars, start the sentence, these cars were, because cars is a plural, were plus, not plus, V3, bought. These cars were not bought by them. Okay, interrogative sentence, these are questions. Okay, active voice sentence structure in interrogative past simple is did plus subject plus V1 plus object. Okay, we all know that questions start with either an auxiliary or a WH word. Okay, so this is the structure for active voice interrogative sentence: did plus subject plus verb V1 plus object. Okay, look at the sentence. Did she write this novel? Did plus subject plus V1 plus object. Okay, so here subject is she, verb is write, and object is novel. Okay, so this is the structure of interrogative active voice sentence in simple past tense. Let us look at passive voice sentence structure. Was or were plus object of active voice plus past participle V3 plus subject of active voice. Okay, so only verbs have come forward. Rest all we know that did plus V1, that rule we have seen already in negative sentences. Was or were plus object of active voice plus past participle V3 plus subject of active voice. Okay, now let us look at the sentence. Was this novel written by her? Was plus object of active voice, that is this novel, plus past participle V3 written plus subject of active voice, that is she. She has become its object. Objective form of she is her. Okay, so this is the structure of passive voice. Subject is this novel over here, that is the object of active voice, and verb V3 is written, and the subject, that is she, has become object of passive voice, that is her. Okay, so this is about interrogative sentence. Observe these sentences. Did plus subject plus V1 plus object. Okay, did she clean the room? And here was plus object plus V3 plus subject. Okay, see, I am not talking about by here separately, because in my last video I told you about these prepositions by, with and to. That's why I am not talking about by in this segment. Okay, if you have any doubts about general rules of active to passive voice conversion, please go through that video. Okay, did she clean the room, or was plus object plus, object of active voice plus V3 cleaned plus subject of active voice. Okay, was the room cleaned by her? Did he build the doghouse? Was the doghouse built by him? Did they buy these cars? Were these cars bought by them? So this is how we should convert active voice interrogatives to passive voice interrogatives in simple past tense. Now let us learn about how to convert WH questions from simple past tense active voice to passive voice. Let us look at the sentence structure of active voice in WH questions. WH word plus did plus subject plus verb V1. Okay, so this is the structure of active voice sentence in WH questions in the simple past tense. Look at this sentence. What did she buy? WH word plus did plus subject plus V1. Okay, what did she buy? Here object itself is what. Okay, if you answer this question, what all you get as an answer is the object. Okay, that's why object is not explicit over here, so we are not supposed to get confused. And subject is she, verb is buy. Okay, and passive voice sentence structure is somewhat like this. WH word plus was or were plus past participle V3 plus subject of active voice. Okay, let us look at this sentence once. What was bought by her? WH word here plus was plus past participle bought plus subject of active voice she. It has become her over here. Okay, so this is the sentence structure of passive voice. Okay, so object again what, and verb V3 is bought, and the subject of active voice is her. Okay, it has become object over here in this passive voice. Okay, so this is about WH questions. It is a bit tricky, of course, to convert WH questions from active to passive voice, but it is a really important question as far as the entrance examinations are concerned. Okay, at least you can expect 1 or 2 questions of this kind. Okay, so we have to be prepared. We will learn everything about passive voice and we will practice a bit. That's it. Okay, and let us look at these sentences once. First one, what did he bring? WH word plus did plus subject plus V1. Okay, what did he bring? And in passive voice, what was brought by him? WH word plus was plus past participle plus subject. Okay, and then how did you finish the experiment? Passive voice is how was the experiment finished by you? Okay, WH word plus was plus. Here the experiment object is given here, so no worries at all. And next one is who broke the window. Okay, so here we have to be a bit careful. Here we can't omit preposition by. As far as second sentence is concerned, how was the experiment finished? You can omit by you. It is not needed exactly. But here on the third one, by is needed. We have to include it. Okay, by whom was the window broken? Okay. So this is what about converting WH questions in simple past tense from active to passive voice. Okay, I won't say that it's really easy, but it's not that difficult as well. A bit of practice is needed, that's it. Okay, let's do it and learn completely, coherently. Okay, you are supposed to rewrite the following sentences in passive voice. My grandmother told me a beautiful story. Check for subject, verb and object. Okay. Mom brought 4 apples. A dog bit the old man. Raj and Sia ate 5 pizzas. Hungry people. Mr. Singh taught our 2 children. So these are the 5 sentences in active voice in simple past tense. You are supposed to convert them into passive voice of simple past tense. Okay, and this is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for being with me. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and please subscribe to my channel as well. Okay, in case of doubts or any suggestions, please write in the comment section, or you can mail me as well. Okay, so meet you soon with another interesting video. Bye for now, guys.